All right, good evening. It is 5:30 p.m. and it is July the 28th. This is an emergency meeting of the Town of Spencer Board of Aldermen. Here tonight present with us, we have in person, we have Mayor Pro Tem Sechrist, we have Ms. Hovis, we have Mr. Morgan, and then joining by Zoom, we have Mr. Bish and we have Ms. Sledge as well. Mr. Miller is unable to join us this evening. So we do have a quorum present. And so with that, I will start us with our invocation. Father, we come to you today asking for wisdom and guidance in all the decisions that we make. We thank you for this board. We thank you for our town staff, and we thank you for the citizens and businesses in this town. Help guide us in all that we do and the decisions we make tonight. Amen. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and with that, the purpose of tonight's emergency meeting is to consider a resolution that we previously passed as a board at our last meeting in July. And the purpose has to do with revising the public hearing date in order to meet the public notice requirements. And so with that, Peter, I'll turn it over to you, let you give a very brief overview. And then if Jay wants to add anything on after that, we'll let him do that.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the board. Yes, so at your July meeting, you adopted a resolution of intent with the goal of holding a public hearing on your August 5th pre-agenda meeting. And with that, getting feedback on a proposed ordinance that would be on your August 10th agenda. Unfortunately, we did not get the notice to the newspaper 10 days in advance of August 5th, and hence need to have the public hearing on August 9th. The notice did run, or is going to run in tomorrow's Salisbury Post, which will give us the required notice. And then these dates are backing out of the November election date. There's a 75-day time frame from the election that the ordinance would need to be adopted at a regular meeting, which makes the August meeting the date that by which that would have to be adopted. Public hearing would need to happen in advance of that August 10th date, and so that's where we've arrived, and we are recommending this revised resolution. The only changes from the last time are the date of the public hearing to the 9th day of August, and the very last bullet or number 3 under the now therefore notes that it shall replace any and all previously adopted resolutions. So we do recommend this for your adoption and calling a special meeting for Monday, August 9th at 5 p.m. for the purpose of holding a public hearing. The proposed ordinance will be published in the agenda packet that gets published later this week and distributed early next week, leading up to your August 5th pre-agenda.
All right, very good. Thank you. Mr. Deese, anything additional you need to add?
No, sir.
All right, very good. Any questions from the board? All right, hearing none, I will let the board know if we do change this public hearing to August the 9th, I will have to participate remotely. I will be out of town for a conference for work, so you will lead in my stead, but I will join remotely.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, any further questions? All right. Is there a motion to adopt the revised resolution with the public hearing date scheduled for August the 9th at 5 p.m.?
So moved.
A motion by Ms. Hovis. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Morgan. Any further discussion? All approved? Please raise your hand. All right, that is 4 yeses here and 3 yeses here and 2 additional via Zoom. All right, any opposed? All right, that passes unanimously. All right. And with that, the next item is to, now that we've adopted that resolution, is to have a motion to officially call a special meeting for Monday, August the 9th at 5 p.m. for the purpose of holding a public hearing on the proposed ordinance to amend the town charter. Is there a motion to do so?
I make the motion to call a special meeting for Monday, August 9th at 5:00 PM for the purpose of holding a public hearing on a proposed ordinance to amend the town charter.
So motion by Ms. Hovis. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Morgan. Any further discussion? All in favor, please raise your hand. All right, again, 3 yeses here and 2 virtually. So 5 yeses total, all opposed. And that is no one opposed, so that is approved unanimously. With that, we have reached the end of our agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Mayor Pro Tem. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Morgan. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
the resolution that's in the packet speaks to, 4-year terms. Did we not think we were gonna put 2 questions on the referendum about 2-year terms versus 4-year terms for the mayor?
No, I believe the decision that we reached was the resolution as presented to you that would be going, oh, you're talking about to actually provide it as 2 separate items for vote.
Yes.
Yes, my understanding from Mr. Deese, though, the way that this is provided is that would be set as 2 separate questions on the referendum. Is that correct, Mr. Deese?
Yes, and so the next step, I'm going to send everything. I've already communicated with the director of the Board of Elections, and we need to get all of our information to them, and then the state comes in and helps form the language of the ballot, and we'll request 2 separate questions. And we can
Thank you.
clarify that. We can clarify that at the regular meeting on the Tuesday where you consider the ordinance. We can get clear direction that night.
Okay, that's fine. I just read what was sent out earlier today as a part of the packet, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm not sure that it matched what we had initially talked about doing.
Yeah, thank you for the clarification, Ms. Sledge. All right, we were in the middle of a
Thank
vote.
you.
I did see 5 hands up. Is there anyone opposed to adjournment? All right, we stand adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.